right, so following the short gain, here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. Following that incompletion, it's third down. From the gun, it's Knight. He finds his man on the in route, and he picks off the first down. Before they can get off the snap, we've arrived at the end of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we'll pick back up with the action here in the second quarter as we await the snap on first down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top two quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. Fires right, it's complete. And he stopped at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 8. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Sends it to Thrash. Now he's taken down. 2 yards is all they get on that completion. Here comes 4th down. First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. And that'll count, but man, he took a shot. Roughing the kicker's got to be the call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
No! So it's roughing the kicker, and it'll cost them 15 yards.
Automatic first down.
Lined up in the shotgun. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. He finds Thrash, and he'll move his way forward to the 6. A pickup of 5 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 5. Knight hands it off to Grove, and he doesn't come up with much on 2nd down. Miles Dotson on the stop. Knocking on the front door. It's 3rd down. Knight takes the snap. Caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. And now they'll have a chance to knot up the score. And that'll tie things up as they prepare to kick it away. After giving up the touchdown, the Spartans are back to receive. This is fielded just inside the goal line. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. The Spartans send out their offense, and it's a tie ball game as they settle in for this play. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. He's going to run. Gets it to Matthews. That's good for the first. And a great pickup there to move them inside the 40. A 39-yard gain. And that's what the fans came to see. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. Off the bootleg. Here's QB2. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. Throws left, it's complete. Collects the first. And he's taken down after a huge gain all the way to the 8-yard line. On just the third play of this drive, they're within striking distance on 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. Oh, the ball comes down. He's looking to go. That's complete to his tight end. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. Jamison Maddox. And he's enjoying every moment. And he puts it through. The advantage now 14-7. Touchdown. The Spartans are ready to kick it away. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. So the Hawks are lined up now. And there's Knight making some final preparations as we await the snap. Looking for a receiver. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools. And this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma. You name it, they're here. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Pops back to throw here on 3rd. A quick hitter for the completion. And he comes very close to coming up with a first, but it's not to be. Here comes 4th down. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line.
What are you doing?
The Spartans take over on offense. And this will likely be the final drive of this opening half. Option to the right. He'll keep it. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg. Here's QB2. Using his legs now. Goes to his left. It's complete. Across the marker. And he is gone. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews adds another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Now the try to add one more. And they extend their lead. 14 points separate these teams. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. He's all that effort and not much to show for it. He'll start this drive just beyond the 20. Send out their offense. And Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. And they go backwards, losing yardage. One running back look with 3 tight ends on the field. So, after 2 quarters of action, it's the Spartans out in front. And when we return, even more of this clash between 2 top teams. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. He fields it at the 2. And he stopped at the 27. So the Spartans are lined up now. They're up by double digits as they look to widen their advantage. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. He's on the move. Throws left, it's complete. And he's finally stopped 1 yard shy of enemy territory. A 22-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. Now he brings the ball down, he's on the move. Matthews is wide open. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown! Tommy Matthews' 3rd score of the game, and this comeback is now legendary. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're on big right now. So the scoreboard reads 28-7. Needing a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll take a knee for the touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. Quick decision completes the throw. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. That throw good for 4 yards. Now it's second down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. To throw on 3rd down. Here's Knight. And it'll be incomplete. One last thought on Snoop, you know. He's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Here's Washington. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. The Spartans send out their offense. And let's keep an eye out, but they may get more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. Back to pass. Now he tucks it. Goes to his left. It's complete. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. Now he'll tuck and run. It's caught at the 8. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown! Tommy Matthews. And his mom, she's going crazy right now. Her son's having an incredible game. And he knocks it through. The score now, 35-7. Following the touchdown, the Spartans are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Trying to get something going on the ground. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Fires quickly, and that's complete. They bring him down. 6 yards is the pickup, as that'll lead to third down. The defense looks like they're expecting a throw. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now he's taken down after picking up the first. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. Grove gets another carry. And look at that, tackled for a loss, sending this offense backwards. Back to pass on second down. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. So meanwhile, here comes the snap on third down. Out of the gun on third. Sending it downfield for Monroe. Knight's pass is intercepted. And they'll have it at the 32-yard line. The Spartans take over on offense. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. On first down, they'll run it. And he's taken down at the 26. Now, going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And the play call there, successful as they get it across for the first. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. He's going to run. And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. He's putting on a show here today. Wow. Here's Myers now for the extra point. It's up and it's good. The tally now 42-7. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. So the Hawks are lined up now, And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. That's complete to a wide open receiver. And he's down at the 40-yard line. It's a 15-yard gain, and that's good for a first down. Knight hands it to throw, and he'll work his way to the 45-yard line. So that'll do it for this third quarter of action. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So it's second down as we resume action here in the fourth quarter. And he can't come up with the catch, so that'll be incomplete. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. Here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go, D.
Now they'll throw from the gun. And a great catch there on the sideline. What concentration by that young man. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Times it to Monroe on the slant. And he's got it past the marker. First down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to throw again. Sends it to Thrash. And he's across the 30 down to the 27. A pickup of 8 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 2. Shotgun look.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Rabbit.
On 2nd down, he'll drop back. Monroe gets it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 14. A 12-yard pickup. Good for another first down. We're seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive, picking up first downs along the way. And he'll move his way forward to the 6. Needing just a couple yards. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to fire. This is caught at the 5. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Now to tack on another point. And the kick is good. But, whoa, there's obviously a roughing call on the way.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So it's roughing the kicker, and that's a 15-yard penalty. Following the touchdown, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. And that'll wind up a touchback, so by rule, they'll start from the 25. So the Spartans are lined up now. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. They'll start this drive on the ground. And they give up yards as he's tackled for a loss. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg. Here's QB2. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. Throws left, it's complete. A 30-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. Oh, the ball comes down, he's looking to go. But they can't make the connection. action. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's QB2. Using his legs now. To Matthews in space. Pass. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. And there is no question. He's the player of the game. And the kick is good. Our score now, 49-14. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Following that incompletion, here's 2nd and 10. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. With just a mile to go, it's 3rd and very long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. A bad pass, no question, but still at all, he made a fantastic play. Here come the Spartans to start the drive, and they are very much in control of this game. A toss to Hawk, running left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. And he gets it to go. Following that costly score, they're lined up for the return. Caught in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And there's Knight making some final preparations as we await the snap. On first down, he'll drop back. He finds Thrash. Now they take him down. 10 yards to pick up there, so it'll be 2nd down. Just short of a first down. Here's 2nd and inches. They snap the ball. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. And this will be spotted at the 32-yard line. 3rd and short, but the defense is thinking pass. From the gun, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. And he's got the first down. As we approach the final minute, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again on second down, it's Knight. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Back to pass on third and very long. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes fourth down. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. The one about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season. Woof. Talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. The Spartans send out their offense, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. The drive begins on the ground with Hawk, and he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. A pickup of 4 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 6. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. He's on the move. It's complete to Matthews for the first down. Across, there's room to run. And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers is on now for the PAT. And that should do it. The coaches are struggling to keep their players from running onto the field, but even they're having a tough time containing their excitement. Following the touchdown, the Spartans are ready to kick it away. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. And that will do it. The Spartans win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to break tackles when I have to take off is a dimension that most of the QBs don't have.
Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you might as well just be better off throwing the ball to me, right? But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. He's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think us. I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and I can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
Well, you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, at Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
First and 10 now for Clemson. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Nice throw there by the junior quarterback who gets his first start today. And we talked with head coach Red O'Brien earlier. Boy, Charles, he keeps his cards pretty close to the vest.
Well, certainly indicative of a guy who until recently was the defensive coordinator. And you know what it's like for those guys. They want every bit of information in order to prepare their team. But in this case, I think now as a head coach, he gave both of these quarterbacks equal time with the starters during practice. And you know that with this defensive mindset, he wants to let his competition sort itself out. That's how he got his defensive guys ready. He's going to try and do the exact same thing with his starting quarterback. Whoever plays best, they'll likely stay on the field the longest.
Here's Turner off the bootleg, rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man. But if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Turner. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 10 yards out. And Clemson has taken the early lead.
Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First down, it's White. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, White. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now White. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Powerful running. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing again on 2nd down. White. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's got it complete to Perkins. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Yeah, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
Turner now, back to the air on 2nd down, being chased out left. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Coach Norton for the extra point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to go deep for Beasley, and that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Fielded at about the 28. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Turner sliding out of the pocket. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Not the best pass there, certainly, CD. Poorly timed, and that's the first mark against him here in this first start.
And probably the only person rooting for this team that's somewhat happy about it, and happy's the wrong word, but he's wondering if he'll get his chance, and that's Tommy Matthews, because they've been in an intense competition coming into this game to see who would be the starter. After a mistake like that, I'm sure Mr. Matthews is eager to grab his helmet and give it a go himself.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Out of the gun, it's White. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
He's out of bounds.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big
pressure comes, and down he goes. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Taken in at the 22. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Turner. They'll roll him out right. And this is Simpson with a catch. There he goes right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds the locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To throw, White. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Florida's punter is out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. 1st and 10 now for Clemson.
Hey, you're on the nine over there. You're on the nine. 31's the mic. Know your job. Slay.
Off the play fake. Turner. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Donnie Simpson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Clemson tacks onto their lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as a starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.